Welcome to my channel Car Update 2025. Imagine pressing the start button and feeling your heartbeat instantly sync with a machine that was never built to be normal. The moment the McLaren 720S wakes up, it doesn't just start, it announces itself. This is not a car that politely asks for attention, this is a car that demands respect, fear, and admiration at the same time. Today on Car Update, we are diving deep into one of the most brutal, beautiful, and technologically advanced supercars ever created. The McLaren 720S is not just about speed, it is about redefining what a modern supercar should feel like, look like, and perform like in the real world and on the track. From the very first glance, the 720S looks like it escaped from the future. Its design is not flashy for the sake of attention, every curve, every cut, every air channel exists for one purpose only, performance. McLaren engineers didn't design this car with artists first, they designed it with aerodynamicists, and the beauty came naturally as a result. The teardrop-shaped cabin, the massive air intakes that are cleverly hidden inside the doors, and the smooth flowing body panels make the 720S look alive even when it's standing still. It feels like the car is constantly moving, breathing, and preparing to attack the road. What makes the McLaren 720S truly special is that it does not rely on old-school aggression. There are no fake vents, no unnecessary spoilers screaming for attention. Everything you see works. The front headlights are not just headlights, they double as air intakes guiding airflow through the body. The rear diffuser looks like it belongs on a Le Mans prototype, and the active rear wing adjusts itself based on speed, braking, and cornering. This car thinks for itself. When you're cruising slowly, it behaves like a calm, sophisticated machine, but the moment you push the throttle, it transforms into a weapon. Sitting inside the McLaren 720S feels like stepping into a fighter jet designed for the road. The doors open upward in that iconic McLaren style, and as you slide inside, you realize how low and focused everything feels. The cockpit wraps around you, placing every control exactly where your hands and eyes naturally go. Visibility is surprisingly good for a supercar, thanks to the slim pillars and the glass that surrounds the cabin. McLaren wanted the driver to feel confident, not claustrophobic. The digital instrument cluster is minimal yet futuristic. It folds down into a slimmer mode when you switch to track driving, reducing distractions and keeping your focus on speed, revs, and gear position. The steering wheel is refreshingly clean, no unnecessary buttons, no gimmicks, just pure control. This tells you one thing very clearly, the McLaren 720S is built for people who love driving, not just showing off. And then there's the heart of the beast. A 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine that produces an insane 710 horsepower and 568 pound-feet of torque. These numbers are not just impressive on paper, they are terrifying in real life. The McLaren 720S can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 2.8 seconds, and it doesn't stop there. It keeps pulling, relentlessly, aggressively, as if the laws of physics are optional. The throttle response is immediate, the turbos spool up with violent precision, and the power delivery feels endless. What's shocking is not just how fast it is, but how controlled it feels while doing it. The chassis is built around McLaren's carbon fiber monocage too, which is incredibly lightweight and insanely rigid. This gives the car exceptional balance and feedback. Even at high speeds, the 720S feels planted, stable, and confidence-inspiring. The suspension system uses adaptive dampers that constantly adjust to road conditions. And driving style. One moment you're comfortably cruising through city streets, and the next moment you're attacking corners like a professional race driver. The transformation is seamless. The dual-clutch transmission shifts faster than you can think. Upshifts are sharp and aggressive, while downshifts are perfectly timed with satisfying exhaust crackles that send chills down your spine. Speaking of sound, the McLaren 720S has a unique voice. It's not the loudest supercar out there, but it is one of the most refined and mechanical sounding. You hear the turbos, the intake, the exhaust, all working together in harmony. It sounds like precision engineering rather than raw chaos. On the road, the 720S surprises everyone by being surprisingly usable. This is not a car that punishes you for driving it daily. The ride quality, when set to comfort mode, is smoother than many sports cars. The interior, while focused, still offers luxury features like premium leather, Alcantara, a high-quality infotainment system, and advanced driver assistance features. McLaren proved that extreme performance does not have to mean extreme discomfort. But let's talk about the moment you really push the McLaren 720S to its limits. When you switch into sport or track mode, the car tightens up, lowers itself, sharpens its responses, and becomes a completely different animal. The steering becomes razor sharp, the brakes feel like they can stop time itself, and the grip is unbelievable. Carbon ceramic brakes provide massive stopping power, allowing you to brake later and harder than you ever thought possible. Cornering feels almost unreal. The car stays flat, composed, and obedient, responding instantly to your inputs. It feels like the car is reading your mind. On the track, the McLaren 720S has embarrassed many so-called hypercars. It has set lap times that rival machines costing twice as much. This is where McLaren's Formula One DNA truly shines. Everything about the 720S feels engineered, calculated, and perfected. There is no drama for the sake of drama. The drama comes from performance itself. And yet, despite all this intensity, the 720S never feels intimidating. It invites you to push harder, to explore its limits, and to become a better driver. That's a rare quality in modern supercars. Another aspect that makes the McLaren 720S special is how timeless it feels. Even years after its release, it still looks futuristic. Many cars age quickly, but the 720S looks like it could be released tomorrow and still shock the world. This is because McLaren didn't follow trends, they created their own language. The interior design, the technology, the performance, everything feels ahead of its time. Ownership of a McLaren 720S is also an experience. It's not just about owning a fast car, it's about being part of a brand that prioritizes innovation and engineering above everything else. McLaren constantly updates their software, improves reliability, and listens to feedback from owners. Of course, no car is perfect. The McLaren 720S is expensive, and maintenance can be costly. The infotainment system, while improved over previous McLarens, still lags behind some competitors. But these are small compromises when you consider what you're getting in return. You're getting one of the purest driving machines ever built. A car that bridges the gap between road car and race car better than almost anything else on the planet. When you drive the McLaren 720S, you don't feel like you're driving technology, you feel like you're wearing it. This car represents a turning point in the supercar world. It proved that you don't need excessive cylinders or massive engines to create insane performance. You need intelligence, lightweight construction, aerodynamics, and precision. Engineering. The McLaren 720S is a statement, a challenge to every other manufacturer. It says that the future of performance is not just about power, but about how you use it. Every time you see a 720 South on the road, it stands out, not because it's loud or flashy, but because it radiates purpose. At Car Update, we believe cars like the McLaren 720S deserve respect and deep appreciation, not just quick reactions. This is a machine built by people who are obsessed with perfection. From the smallest bolt to the overall philosophy, everything exists for a reason. The 720S is not trying to be the most luxurious or the most comfortable or the most practical. It is trying to be the best driver's supercar of its generation, and in many ways, it succeeds brilliantly. Whether you're a hardcore enthusiast, a dreamer, or someone who simply loves engineering excellence, the McLaren 720S leaves a lasting impression. In the end, the McLaren 720S is more than just numbers, more than just speed, and more than just a badge. It is an experience, a feeling, a reminder of what happens when passion meets technology. It reminds us why we fell in love with cars in the first place. The thrill, the sound, the speed, and the connection between human and machine. If you ever get the chance to see one, hear one, or drive one, you will understand why this car is considered a modern legend. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the McLaren 720S, make sure you stay tuned to Car Update, where we bring you the most powerful stories, the most iconic machines, and the real emotion behind the world's greatest cars.